Down Racing Report. And now your hosts, Scott Hammer and Ron Miller.
Welcome, race fans, to the Hammer Down Racing Report. Show number 414 for Thursday, the 12th of February.
Almost halfway through February.
Almost, just about, yeah. Scott Hammer, Ron Miller coming at you live on Facebook, YouTube, and almost not on Twitch. Apparently, Twitch has deemed the term midget, referring to a race car, as not appropriate.
It's offensive, Scott. Shame on you.
So we had to change that and abbreviate things for our Twitch viewers.
So now it says QM.
Yes. And Ron was throwing pens at you. Ron's the one that actually was like, maybe it's the word midget that's not.
Yeah.
Sure enough. That's why he's the professor.
Yeah. I get paid big bucks for that.
We're coming at you live from the Dominator Race Products Studios. Tonight on the show, we're going to be speaking with Marck St. Clair, the vice president of the NWOQMRA.
See, they have QM.
They do. And that's not some weird...
Northwestern Ohio Quarter Midget Association.
Racing Association.
Yeah, all right.
And we're going to speak also to, I guess, his granddaughter races.
Really?
Charlee Hawke, who runs Quarter Midgets.
Ooh.
She's either 7 or 8. I'm not sure because there's 2 in the family that race there. And
okay.
This is one of them. Sister rivalry, I guess. So we'll be talking to them here shortly. We also have How Many in pizza giveaway to give away a little bit later.
Pizza.
Yeah. And new segment coming up.
Really?
Later on the show. Yeah. From the Hammer File Vault. And we do have a Hammer Hotline text.
Oh, how cool.
Hammer Down Hotline.
It lives again.
It does. And it's more for you. And it kind of has to do with rules and stuff we've been talking about the past few weeks. More so along tires. I should have shown you so you could have studied up for it. But this way it's a surprise.
Ta-da!
And as Jerry used to say, it's organic. So there you go. Hashtag DCR. Put that in the comments of the Facebook Live or the YouTube Live. Yeah, it's over here. Here we go. Bam. Just like you see there on your screen, put that in, and we'll do a drawing for a Hammer Down Racing Report window sticker, one of these bad boys that you could probably not see at all unless I do this. One of these, which you can get from DCR Graphics for $5, but you could win one for free just for typing in hashtag DCR in the comments of the Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or Twitch. We'll draw for that at the end of the show. And last time we're doing the Speedy Sponsor Question of the Week, it's not getting any traction. So we're going to dump that.
Keep spinning its wheels.
Keep spinning. We did have a winner for last week's Speedy Sponsor Question of the Week, which was, who is your favorite driver with a profile on SpeedySponsors.com?
Wow.
Yeah, can you guess which driver they picked?
Scott Hammer.
They did!
Woo, baby!
It was Kurt Dickey. So congratulations, Kurt Dickey. He was the only one that entered this week, and he's got himself one of these Speedy Sponsor stickers. He can slap that on his race car if he wants to. And I don't remember, does Kurt have a profile on SpeedySponsors.com?
I don't know.
If not, he'll have to set one of those up. It's free. And we've actually had people now that are calling sponsors. People are poaching sponsors, trying to poach sponsors from other racers on there.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing. But SpeedySponsors.com, find out all the sponsors of your favorite race car drivers. Find out information on track series drivers, and sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 4 things. It's all on there. And new functionality coming this summer, too. More for drivers.
I see.
But we'll talk about that later. Turn heads with wraps and decals from DCR Graphics. Full wraps start at just $425. They can even put it on for you. Schedule an installation for a small additional charge. DCR offers crew gear and T-shirts, hoodies, flags, hats, all kinds of stuff. DCR Graphics makes sure your whole team looks sharp at the track. And don't forget to grab your Hammer Down Racing Report window sticker, just like I said, for $5. Visit DCRgraphics.com or call 419-308-9523 to place your order today. DCR Graphics, where speed meets style. And Dale, I guess, is at the Daytona Duels tonight.
Really?
So if we want to call him, we can. He said it's really loud and there's speakers, so we may, at the end of the show, just call just to see if we can hear anything from that. Dittman Motorsports delivers the performance parts racers need when they need them. From the shop to the racetrack, they keep you moving with everything from complete motors and carburetors to race-ready cars and dirt trucks backed by expert advice and proven high-quality components. Dittman Motorsports helps you stay competitive and chasing wins. Don't wait until race day to find the right parts or your next motor. Call 419-283-8580 or visit DittmanMotorsports.com. Dittman Motorsports, your trackside advantage. Also have to mention Oakshade Raceway, Dominator Race Products, Rob Miller Race Cars, and Magic Moment Entertainment. Speaking of Magic Moment, I got an email from Ron today.
Right.
From Magic Moment. I saw he's also doing the Heritage Car Show that
Really?
Charlie from Freeze Frame's putting on.
Ooh.
He's going to be the
okay.
music for that. But no, he sent me a message. He said, "You're a Tigers fan, right?" I'm like, "Oh,
I
yeah,
am.
Ron likes the Tigers." Well, apparently, Doug Bear. Have you heard of him? He's a former relief pitcher for the Tigers.
Okay.
I guess. He used to live next to him or by him.
Okay, I thought you were going to tell me that Justin Verlander was coming back for one final season.
I think I did.
And he is.
Yeah. Isn't he the one that's Kate Upton, married to Kate Upton?
I don't know who he's married to.
Oh, that'd be my only interest in that whole thing.
Okay.
I think. I'm not into baseball.
Producer Dave will tell us.
Probably. He's supposed to keep us updated on the race as well.
The duels, yeah.
Yes. And we'll keep you updated as well. And that, watch us on your phone, have it on the TV. You know, you can do two things at once. Two screens. Everybody does two screens now. Let's do our racing roundup. Check out action from this past week.
Duels are on FS1 tonight?
I think so, because FS1 wasn't working on my little computer thing I was trying to watch it on. So, of course, it figures it'd be that way.
Racing Roundup.
So we'll start off in Australia, Perth Motorplex. I apologize if I pronounce this wrong. The Barbagalo. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
The Barbagalo Australian Sprint Car Nationals at Perth Motorplex this past weekend. James McFadden getting the sprint car win on Friday. Trent Pigdon getting the win on Friday as well in the 360 LS sprint cars. Bill Stocks won the LS1 sprint cars. I'm not sure what the difference between LS and LS1 sprint cars are.
LS1 is an earlier version of the LS, so they must have two different GM LS engines.
McFadden got another win on Saturday there at Perth in the sprint cars. Cody Nash won in the limited sprint cars. Cody Turaccio was your Formula 500 winner. And then they were in action again last night, which was actually probably Tuesday morning or something here.
Right.
For the midweek sprint car mayhem. Aaron Reitzel getting the win in the sprints. Travis Armstrong winning in the wingless sprints. And once again, Tyler Pigdon again in the junior 500s. All winners there. Murray Bridge Speedway in action on Saturday with the SSA National Street Stock title. Nathan Throne winning the Street Stock feature there. Bunbury Speedway on Saturday, the Junior Sedan Gold Cup. Jamie Conley getting the Junior Sedan win. Lance Beavers, your Super Mods winner. Brad Mitchell, your winner in the production sedans at Bunbury. High Tech Oils Speedway Toowoomba, also in action this past Saturday. Dan Mose was your 360 LS Sprint Car winner. Tommy Robertson, your wingless sprint winner. Nathan McDonald winning in the modified sedans.
They're pretty deep into their season right now, Scott.
I would say they've got to be at least past the halfway point.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Fall's coming for them.
Lot of special events coming up, too.
A little closer to home, the World of Outlaw NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series action. The Federated Auto Parts Dirt Car Nationals of Volusia. Last Thursday night, of course, was canceled due to weather. Friday night, Buddy Kofoid picking up the win. Saturday was Anthony Macri, who picked up the win, and he also won the Big Gator for the weekend. Other action in and around the area at the Hog Barn in Columbus this past weekend, and our guest last weekend, John Ivey.
Yeah.
Keeping our mojo going. He
Got it.
won the stock appearing feature there in the Hog Barn. Former guest Jade Avedissian won the Super Late Model feature at the World Series of Asphalt at New Smyrna.
You were heading off into local stuff, and I was
Saturday.
wondering if you were going to mention Jade because she's been rocking it down there.
She's good and everything. She was a good interview, too. If you missed that interview, what was that, about a year ago?
Yeah.
Check that out. Do a search for Hammer Down Racing Report, Jade Avedissian. Good conversation with her. And finally, Volusia Speedway Park. Lots of action going on there, continuing. The Dirt Car Nationals Monday, Brandon Overton winning the late models. Logan Seavey getting the USAC Sprint win. Tuesday, Hudson O'Neill, your late model winner. Jake Swanson winning in the USAC Sprints. Swanson also won the Big Gator there for that. Wednesday, Michael Leach, Nick Hoffman, and Tyler Erb were your late model feature winners. Stuart Friesen getting the win in the Dirt Car Big Block Modifieds.
That was a real feel-good race.
He's the one that was in that terrible accident.
Horrendous crash. Yeah. And they replayed a couple of clips of his crash up in Canada. And, boy, it was vicious. And, you know, the guy that he beat, his garage had burned down and destroyed his whole race shop. And if his car hadn't been in South Carolina, he wouldn't have been able to be in Volusia. So that was the second.
Friesen's?
No, the second place guy.
Okay. I did. Oh, in down at Volusia. I gotcha.
Yeah, yep. In the big block mods.
I missed all of this. Wow. All right.
It's a good race. And Friesen, 2-3 laps to go, just blew it in, and it happened to stick. I'm sure it was one of those things where he was sitting in there thinking, man, I hope this beep sticks.
And it did.
And it did.
All right. Well, apparently he hasn't lost his edge after that horrendous crash.
And his wife and kids were there. His kid was up on top waving the flag. It was a real feel-good moment.
Did they talk to him about the accident?
Not much.
Not much, okay.
But they did mention that it was his first race back since that.
Okay. So. I hadn't heard him being in any other races, so
right.
that makes that's pretty crazy. That's pretty good, though, coming back out with a win. It's got to make you feel good.
I didn't know him, but he raced at Fonda Speedway a lot, which was my home track when I was working in New York. So, yeah. And his wife is a heck of a racer.
Yeah. I know they were both in the that truck race, the NASCAR Truck Series race at Bristol when they put the dirt down a few years ago. I don't think that worked out well. I think Davenport raced there in the truck, too. Yeah. But anywho,
so did Bloomquist, and that was ill-fated. Yeah. He told them that they didn't need sway bars on those trucks and reinvented it and went nowhere.
I think Bobby Pierce is the only driver from the dirt late model ranks to do well in a one-off in the NASCAR Truck Series when they used to have it at Eldora.
Yep.
I think he finished second in that race.
He did.
Got our guests coming up here in just a moment. Before we get to that, got to mention the Hammer Down Podcasting Services, brand new thing. If you have an idea for a new podcast and don't know where to start, let Hammer Down Podcasting Services take the wheel from studio rental to audio and video editing, hosting, publishing, branding, and even coaching. We provide everything you need to launch, grow, and manage your podcast like a pro. Whether you're starting from scratch or looking to level up your production, we've got the gear and guidance to bring your show to life. Go to Hammer Down Racing Report and click on Podcasting Services to get started today. And
that sounded pretty good, Scott. Are you using internet again?
No, this is all me.
You wrote that yourself? That's pretty amazing. Good job, Scott.
Thanks. Whether it's late model, modified, or street stock, every body part counts. That's why you should choose Dominator Race Products, the go-to source for hood scoops, roofs, wheel covers, nose and tail components, body fasteners, and so much more, all engineered tough for the track. Order online anytime at DominatorRaceProducts.com or visit your local reputable race shop, such as Ron Miller Race Cars.
Yeah.
Or you can call Dominator directly, 419-923-6970 for quality parts that keep you dominating the racing field. Trust Dominator Race Products.
We had a lot of Dominator Race Products in the shop today.
Were you using them?
Customers are.
Oh, okay. Selling them?
Oh, yeah.
You got to move that stuff out the door. Let's bring in our guests here. Again, we're going to be speaking with Mr. Marck St. Clair, the Vice President of the Northwest Ohio Quarter Midget Racing Association. It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
And Charlee Hawke, who is a racer there at Quarter Midgets. And
Ooh.
he was sending me some videos today of some less fortunate incidents with Charlie. So let's bring them here onto the stage. Actually, first, let's get rid of this because we don't need this anymore. And there we go. Hey, guys, can you hear us?
Yes, perfect. Hello.
Hey.
Hi there.
Let's make you guys bigger. There we go. Charlie's so small there in the chair, kind of blending in. But how you guys doing?
Excellent. How about yourself?
Pretty good. We found out today that the internet censors find the term midget very offensive. They wouldn't let us log in.
At least on Twitch.
That's great. I tried to do a TikTok video when I was working on one of my side-by-sides, and I said it's going to be a shockingly good video, and they took it down, and it was literally a picture of the shock off of my side-by-side.
Oh, gee. So
it's all algorithms. They don't really know.
So Scott changed the term quarter midget to QM, and they let us log in. So
we were all good there. Yeah.
Got to be careful what you say.
So, Mark, let's start with you and the Northwest Ohio Quarter Midget Racing Association. It's been a while since we've talked quarter midgets on the show,
right.
At least in our region here. Give us a little background on the association and what its purpose is.
Well, we're a 501c, so we're nonprofit. But the cool thing about us or any other quarter midget track is that we're ran by the club members. So everybody's got to say, we all work together, we all volunteer together to put on the race day. And, you know, we're also sanctioned through NASCAR Youth Series, which is really cool. That way, if you go to another track, the rules are the same across the board, unlike a lot of other racing.
I can attest to that, yeah.
You know, we don't have to swap motors or tires or anything like that. It's just, we could just pick up and go race in Indiana. We can go race in Michigan. We can race wherever we want to, as long as it's a quarter midget track.
Now, I'm assuming this organization is kind of a launching pad, a starting point for youngsters to get into racing. Is that correct?
That is correct. We think it's really cool. We started with her sister 3 years ago, and then we got her into it 2 years ago. And I wish I would have known about it sooner when my kids were younger, because it's just an amazing time. The fun we have, the families we meet, the friends we make. I mean, it's just great camaraderie.
So how does quarter midget racing compare to go-karts, and is it better to start off in go-karts or jump right into quarter midgets, or is it just kind of half dozen of one, six of another?
Well, I'm 100% biased, so I'm going to say quarter midgets all the way. We did it for the fact of, you know, the cages, it's a full cage cart. So I feel safer with the kids in it. And obviously you saw a couple of her flip, and it's most of the time we've gotten her back up, flipped her back over, and she's literally finished the race as long as the car was together. I like it because it's a lot like a real car, a real race car. You know, we got shocks and springs, and, you know, we're ride heights. We're just doing all kinds of stuff like you would on a real race car. So it transitions throughout all of the other aspects when they get into bigger cars.
Gotcha. Now, I don't.
Right.
I'm definitely not a go-kart expert. I don't know anything about them other than I sometimes see them in your shop or at Craig's shop, and I'm like, oh, these are neat. but
these are really like a small sprint car.
But these are more. There's more components, I'm guessing, to a quarter midget. Like you said, the shocks and everything. There's no real suspension, I don't think, on go-karts.
No, go-karts are rigid.
Correct.
So does that?
Yeah, we got the front panhard bars, rear panhard bars. I mean, we got so much adjustment in these things that it's.
They've got a straight front axle, just like a sprint car, or
Yes.
A full midget.
Correct.
Oh, you can't say that on Twitch.
The size of the real thing.
So I guess let me ask you this: somebody that's that doesn't have a lot of money in their burning a hole in their pockets there. What are the and I don't know, maybe you don't know because you're not into go-kart racing either, but any idea the difference in expenses starting off in go-karts as opposed to a quarter midget?
I would say it's probably about the same. It just depends on what you want to do. With being rookies and stuff like that, you could start off $1,500 to $3,500 for a complete car, and then you got your race suit and your helmet, your Hans or whatever you're using for your neck restraints. So you can get into competitive rookie racing for that price.
Okay. Now, I know that with go-karts, there's a lot of, especially talking to Bill Way, who
Tire prep.
self-proclaimed tire prep expert for go-karts. Is there any tire prep or anything like that with the quarter midgets?
Absolutely not. We are not allowed to do anything to our tires besides grind them and clean them. We cannot put any substance on them, and they will check tires. They will cut them and send them to a university and compare them to new tires. So that is a big no-no, and which makes it nice.
And they're on Hoosier tires, Scott, that you can buy at your local race shop.
Oh, like Ron Miller race cars?
Yeah.
Okay. So what? I mean, I've seen the quarter midgets running, but I guess there's different classes of quarter midgets. So what are some of the different classes that exist, and what makes them different from one another?
Well, any family that starts out, they're going to go into the rookie program. So they're going to, whether they're 5 or 15. So you'll have 5-year-olds racing against 15s till you get out of rookies. And the faster they pick up and learn racing and all of that, then they can move up. So they'll start out with a Honda 120 engine, and they'll put a restrictor plate in it. And it's a red plate, so they call it red rookies. Once they do good at that, then they can move up to blue rookies. Then after that, each engine class usually has about 3 different races in them. So basic, like our Hondas that are in this car here, you got junior Honda, so that's for 8 and under. Then you got senior Honda, which is 9 and up. And then we have a heavy class, which is for kids that are 100 pounds and up. So it makes it more level and even for everybody. But then we have, 4 different types of engines. So once families get going, these things produce. They have babies, and the next thing you know, you got 5 or 6 of them. But each girl, she races 2 cars, and then her sister sometimes races 2 cars per night. So you could race 3 or 4 different classes, which the biggest thing with quarter midgets is seat time. Once you become a club member, we literally give you the keys to the track. So if you wanted to go out on a Wednesday and practice and run 500 laps with your kid, you just go out, open the gates up, leave it the way you found it. So that's really cool. You could log thousands and thousands of laps a season.
Now, you guys are based out of the Lucas County Fairgrounds, the 2 tracks there?
Yes, we're at the one that's more on the north side, right next to the highway. I think it's like 1800 Key Street. That's the asphalt track. That's our main track. And then we do have a dirt track that we run in the fall time.
Okay.
I had a customer in my shop today, and he was talking about the crazy expense of the go-kart engines. Everybody's running build engines, even in the stock classes. They're not stock. How stock are the quarter midget engines other than the restrictor plates?
They do go through engine builders. They do machine them just a little bit, but the NASCAR tolerances are black and white. There is no timing and all of that. So basically, once you buy it from Baker Racing Engines or whoever, that engine is set at the max that it can be. So it's not like you could start swapping stuff and doing that. So like I said, the biggest thing about this is seat time. and trying to make it as level and even across the board as possible.
All right. Well, Charlie looks like she's falling asleep there. So let's ask her a couple questions. You've been doing this for a couple years now, right, Charlie?
Yeah.
All right. And I'm assuming you enjoy it. What is it that you most enjoy about racing?
Um,
I know it's a tough question.
You like passing cars?
yeah.
I'll bet that's.
Let me help you out. I was reading the About You on the website, and it said that your favorite thing about racing was winning.
Um,
Do you like
Is
spending
that-
time with your friends and stuff? Yeah.
A little shy?
No.
Usually not.
Well, I saw some videos of you. I guess you were racing just this past weekend indoors. Was that at the Hog Barn as well?
yes.
Okay. And you took a little bit of a tumble on your side. Tell us what happened there.
Um, nobody called caution, and I slammed on the brake, and then I flipped.
What is it like to get upside down or get up in the air? I saw a couple videos where you actually was. I think one of them. You said it was the first race in the new chassis, and it was just a big pile up, and you went flying up in the air. Does that scare you at all?
No.
No. You just get right back on the horse and keep going.
Yep.
All right.
Dean Henry's asking where the track is, Scott.
Well, we kind of touched on that in Maumee at the Lucas County Fairgrounds there. Do you guys, you mentioned that you raced at the Hog Barn. Where else do you race, with Charlie? And does the association, the Northwest Ohio Quarter Midget Racing Association, do you guys race any other tracks in the state or Michigan?
Yeah, so there's a couple different series that runs around here. There's a Quad City, so that's a 4-race series, and they race in Ohio and Michigan. And we're hosting one of those this year on May 24th. And we usually get anywhere from, I would say, 80 to 125 cars. But our biggest series that we do is called Midwest Thunder. And we're hosting that on October 3rd and 4th. It's just a fun time. Friday night, we usually get a DJ out there. And we'll get anywhere from 220 to 275 cars.
Wow.
And it's but we race the Midwest. We race all over Ohio because there's 5 tracks in Ohio. And then there's Indiana and Michigan. So they kind of rotate all the tracks together. So we're hosting this year. So next year we might not be hosting. It's like a draw. So those are the biggest ones we do. And then we do go down to North Carolina at Easter time for the Carolina Clash. And that is it's crazy the amount of cars that are down there.
Nice. So, Charlie, I guess your sister also races Temperance. Who's the better racer, you or her?
I think both, because I think I'm just better than.
Well, you started
Yeah,
off
when
being
the-
politically correct, so that was good.
Well, they both were in like the same classes because one's 7, one's 8.
Mhm.
And I literally had to put them in different classes because they were just so competitive with each other. It was like the scene out of Days of Thunder, when he hit the cars together and he's like, "You've destroyed both of my cars." And these girls, I was like, "I cannot afford these axles." Like, it was crazy. But yeah, they're both really, really talented drivers, at least I think.
Now, Charlie, when you race against your sister in the same race, do you race her harder than you would any of the other competitors?
I would race her harder because she's so slow that I can't take it.
So let me ask you about the G Baby Racing name. Where did that come from?
our grandparents.
Grandparents?
Um,
Yeah, my name's G Paul, my wife's name's Gaga, and these are our grandbabies. So we just came up with G Baby, which works really well, I think.
Okay, that works. And Charlie, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you in a race? I mean, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff from the videos he sent, but what's the craziest thing that's ever happened?
flipping up in the air,
Flipping.
around up. I don't know.
Yeah, you've
Flipping
been
up
on
in
your
the-
roof at least, what, 5 times now?
Oh my!
So does that even phase you anymore when you get upside down?
Not that much.
Not much. Well, I guess it's good to get that out of your system early, and then I haven't been upside down, and I don't want to be, so I'm gonna stick with that. But
You said that kids can start racing at 5. Now I understand that they can start running practice laps at 4.5.
Correct. And also, our club hosts what we call an arrive and drive. We have one of those on June 6th and also August 29th. And they can go to NWOQMRA and register there. It's $20, and anybody can bring their kids. It's $20 a kid. We put them in our club cars. We put them in fire suits, helmets, arm restraints. We get them in the cars. We do go over things before that. We just don't throw them in the car. So we make them walk the track. And then they get 10 laps out on the track. So it's really cool for people that are up in the air that I don't know if my kid would like it. I don't know if we would like it. So that's something to think about too.
and you guys provide the safety equipment, the helmet, fire suit, and all that.
Everything. You just register, pay your $20 and show up, and we handle the rest. And they usually have cookies and cupcakes and stuff like that too.
Ooh,
I'm sold.
I'm in.
Yeah. So no, I just told you the cookies and that.
So the arrive and drive, they would have to be 5 for that, correct?
Correct. Yep. 5 to 15.
Okay.
And they're on the track by them individually by themselves, or do you put more than one out there? Okay.
Yeah, just
So-
one at a time. They'll explain the different things and the flags, and they'll give them all the basic race procedures, and then they will just put them out one at a time. And then, they do their 10 laps, and if a kid likes it and the adult likes it, we'll take another $20 and they can go do another 10 laps once everybody else is done at once.
So I'm assuming that's a good way to get the kids hooked as well, because I know the first time I was in a race car, I was like, you got the itch.
Correct. Yeah, we like to try and get a couple families every event we do, because that's what keeps our rookie classes going.
And then
we great rookie program at our track. We get them out on the track. We set up cones. We do them individually. We get them together. So the track actually, we teach them what they need to know and go from there. And most of the families, almost all the families, are very helpful. If you're having issues with a car, I know back in big day racing, you'd walk past somebody's car, and they'd have the hood up, they'd shut the hood. Here, it's not like that. We go up and talk to each other. Hey, what gears are you running? What are you doing here? We want to be competitive with each other.
Okay. Now, say they bring their child out. They do the $20, 10 laps, kids hooked. What's the next step for a family to get into racing that doesn't really have a racing background after that? I mean, do they purchase a car? Is there a rental program? And what are the next steps to kind of get to where Charlie's at?
Well, our club does have a scholarship car, and I'm not 100% sure how that works. I think they put up a certain amount of money, and then they get the car, and then at the end of the year, they return it in the same condition it was. But we have an extra one from when they were rookies. We're thinking about if a family is interested, they could reach out to us as well. I have a car that I would like to loan out to somebody just to get them, started in the event. But yeah, basically, if they like it, they can go online. They can come up to any club member. We can direct them on, who's got what, and get them going.
So once they're out there, you got the contacts that can get them in touch with the race.
Scott, I don't know if you knew, but Braden Marsh and Miranda Marsh are both graduates from the quarter midgets.
Yeah, we had them on the studio.
Oh,
back,
that's right, 100 years
yeah,
ago.
it was about 100 years ago. But yeah, they've graduated up to full-size stock car racing.
Right.
Charlie, what are your aspirations? Where do you see yourself? I don't know. Would that be 20 years from now? 15 years from now? Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself still racing?
I see myself still racing and racing just in big cars.
Any idea? Any idea what kind of car you would want to race when you're older? A sprint car, a late model, NASCAR, ARCA?
I would like to race a dirt car because I never raced dirt before and I really want to race dirt.
I was going to ask about that, so I'm glad you brought that up because I saw on your schedule that you didn't have the dirt track there at the fairgrounds on there. What's the reasoning for that?
We've never raced dirt. We might start dabbling in it this year and seeing if she likes it. I don't want to clean the cars.
That's what we always hear from the asphalt guys.
I hate washing the car.
I don't like to have to wash my car Sunday morning.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. That's always been my philosophy. I don't want to wash the car.
No, you could be like me. I just don't wash it.
She wants to try it, so we'll probably do some dirt this year.
Of course, Ron and I are have dirt backgrounds, so we fully endorse that. Do you have to do? Is there a lot of differences? What do you have to do? I'm assuming you run the same car for on the dirt. I mean, other than changing tires, what else do you have to kind of do to make it ready to race on the dirt?
No, they run the same tires. Just got to change gear and maybe ride heights and springs because it's a different size track. But no, we run the same tires we run on asphalt. People usually say they're good asphalt tires that they had multiple races on and they still have good tread, and they save those for the dirt.
And they work pretty good on the dirt then.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of videos that they seem to. I thought that they would have to be siped or some type of notching in them to get them to go.
I was going to ask about that.
Some grooving.
Yeah, some grooving.
Another question, because I think I saw it's free for people to come out and just to spectate, to watch you guys race.
Yeah, every race it's free. It's free to come in, walk around. I mean, we don't have like pits and stuff like that, so they can walk around, talk to families.
So if somebody's not ready to commit the $20 for the 10 laps, for the arrive and drive. They can come out, ahead of time, to any event and just kind of get a feel for what's going on there, and then get excited about it, right?
Correct. Yeah, they can come out anytime they want, any race.
What year did the track open? I know it's been around a long time.
That I don't know. I know, like Mike McVeigh ran there when he was young, so that's got to have been 60 years ago.
Wow.
I can top that. I never raced there, but my dad took me out there quite a few times before he bought another kind of small car. I'm not going to do a shameless plug for go-karts, but boy, I was probably 10, so that would have made it like 68 years ago.
I think they've resurfaced it a few times since then.
Oh, they have.
Yeah,
but I know it's the same configuration.
Yeah, but they did it's part concrete and part asphalt. It's a really nice track. It's a nice facility.
I haven't seen any of the racing there in person, but I have seen lots of videos for it, and some of those they get around there real quick. I mean, do they even lift going into the corners?
Some of the Briggs Animals and the World Formulas, yeah. The Honda 120s and the 160s, if your car's set up, you shouldn't. But yeah, we're doing 6 seconds, 5 seconds around that track. It's
a 5 second lap, Scott. Let that one sink in.
But what does that equate to in approximate miles per hour?
That I'm not sure. I've never figured that out.
Because it is a pretty small track, so but they are
Scott,
going.
I'm thinking 35 miles an hour, maybe 40 for some of the top classes.
Yeah, they get scooting around there.
Charlie,
Yeah.
Wake up, bud.
your very first race, did you have any butterflies in your stomach? Were you any reservations at all before you got on the track? Were you nervous?
The home
Or
run, yes, I did have butterflies in my stomach. I was very shy to go out.
Are you pretty confident now when you go out onto the track?
Yes.
No, and I'm assuming that your mindset is before each race, you're thinking you can win it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, Charlie, let me ask you this because you got to kind of practice this part. What sponsors do you have? Do you have sponsors? Are there sponsors at this level? I don't even know.
So, someone was the frame, but we are looking to add more
There you go.
to help us. That's the only one we have.
Okay. Well, hopefully when you get even more wins under your belt there, you'll have a long list of sponsors that you'll have to write down to remember them all.
We're hoping.
Sponsored by Team G.
There you go. So when's your next race, Charlie?
And
Next race is the Carolina Clash.
Okay.
And that is the weekend of Easter. We race down there Friday and Saturday. And then our first event at Toledo, or Northwest Ohio Coordinated Race Association, is May 2nd. And we have 14 races this season, and you only have to run 10 to qualify. So if you're missing a weekend or whatever, that's okay.
When you say qualify for what?
For the points for the season. So
Points,
that you
okay.
can be like, yeah, it's a points thing.
So what do you get if you're the points champion? Is there actual money involved in this?
No money in quarter midgets. That's the only thing. We do a lot of trophies.
Cool.
That was from this year. This was Temperance's from this year. She finished second at Toledo, and then we also ran Little Lorraine this past year, and she was champion there, and her sister was also champion for her class there.
It sounds like you got a pretty bright future in racing ahead of you there, Charlie. Are we keeping you up past your bedtime?
yeah,
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll wrap things up here. When is that when's that first time that the people can show up and pay the $20? And how soon ahead of time do they have to register for that, or can they show up at the track and register that day?
We never turn away kids. So if they do that, we'll keep running it till we're out of kids. But the first one is June 6th and the other one is August 29th. That's our two for the season. But I mean, if a family's interested, they could reach out to us on Facebook or through our website. And, I or another club member would be more than willing to get them over there and maybe even get them in a car or something.
Uh-oh.
What'd we do?
I think they locked up there. Oh, you guys froze up there.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. We got you back though. So what's the website again?
It's NWOQMRA.
Gotcha.
And the same thing on Facebook.
NWOQMRA, Northwest Ohio Quarter Midget Racing Association. Mark, pleasure talking to you and getting to know more about this entry level racing, I guess,
Right.
so to speak. So I mean, and only kids 5 to 15 that's nobody else can be in there?
Correct.
So very cool. Very cool. And what does being the vice president mean? If the president gets killed, you take over?
Right. That's about it. I'm just a vote. No, it's a lot of, just behind the scenes doing stuff around the track and just making sure that these kids are involved and that we're doing the best we can for these kids so that they can race for future years.
All right. Well, Charlie, I don't know if you heard us talking earlier. John Ivey was our guest, one of our guests last week, and he went on to win his next event.
At the Hog Barn.
At the Hog Barn, as a matter of fact. So you probably saw him there. Was his cutout there? I wonder. He has that weird cutout of him.
Yeah.
But, so your next event, we're expecting a win. So when you're down in North Carolina, you confident you're going to bring back a win?
Yes.
That's what I like to hear. All right. Charlie, it was a pleasure speaking with you, and we wish you luck this season, and we wish your sister luck as well, but not quite as much, just a little less than you. And Mark, a pleasure speaking to you and getting to learn a little bit more about the Northwest Ohio Quarter Midget Racing Association. I saw a lot of comments that some of the people that had their kid in there and impressive setup, and kids loved it. They were, you guys are great hosts. So hearing good things about you, and hope that continues.
Me too, and thank you guys for having us and letting us get the word out about this, so that hopefully we can get some more kids interested in racing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Very good. And Charlie, racing's just around the corner. It's not that far away.
Yep.
You excited?
Right.
She's so excited she can't contain it.
I can tell. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right, bye.
See you. Bye.
Thanks for the time.
There you go. G-Baby Racing, otherwise known as Mark St. Clair from the Northwest Ohio Quarter Midget Racing Association, and Charlee Hawke there, one of the racers in there. So very cool. Oakshade Raceway is already gearing up for the 2026 race season with several dates already on the schedule. Highlights include the Barney Oldfield race featuring the American Late Model Ironman Series, along with the always popular birthday race coming up in July. Stay up to date on race dates, news, and announcements by visiting oakshaderaceway.com and following Oakshade Raceway on social media. Oakshade Raceway, where the fastest meet to race. And, yeah.
It's not that far away.
It's not. It's coming.
And you're in pretty good shape, Scott.
I'm getting there.
Car makes a noise.
Car does make noise. Car moves, too. So
Ooh, that's exciting.
It is exciting. This is my first new motor in 10 years, too. So kind of excited about that to get things going. If you're looking for a wedding or event DJ you can trust, Magic Moment Entertainment has you covered with decades of experience. Ron Burt delivers smooth planning, professional-grade sound and lighting, and an unforgettable experience for your big day. Mention the Hammer Down Racing Report and save $100 on your reception DJ service. There are no hidden fees, no mileage charges, no lighting fees, and full liability coverage always included. He serves the entire states of Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, and Kentucky. Magic Moment Entertainment is ready to make your event truly magical. Call Ron today at 419-594-2261. Not this Ron, Ron Burt.
The other Ron.
Different Ron. Or you can find him on Facebook under Magic Moment Entertainment or Ohio Sports Blitz. Got a little bit of racing news to do before we get to our How Many and a chance to win a free pizza at the pizza place formerly known as Big D's.
Yeah.
In Clyde.
No update on that, huh?
Not yet. And we'll also be giving away a Speedy Sponsor sticker. That's going to be now part of that, as well as the Ottawa Lake Bull Ring stickers that you forgot to bring again, right?
I had them set right by the back door so I couldn't forget them, and I forgot them. I was running late, though.
All right, and we got our Hammer Down hotline text coming up here in a moment. But first, let's bust out some racing news.
Latest racing news.
Not too much. Not too much of a list here. Wait, if I look that way, no, we got there. Now I'm looking at you.
There you go.
Yeah. People that listen to the audio only, they're like, "What the f are they talking about right now?" Doug Johnson, promoter of Houston Speedway, was introduced Tuesday afternoon as the 50th annual Auto Racing Promoter of the Year during the RPM at Daytona workshops.
The ARPI.
The following individuals and teams were also honored as 2026 Regional Auto Racing Promoters of the Year award recipients. Region 1, which is the Eastern region, was Colton Gauss of Baps Motor Speedway. Region 2, the Southeast region, Jeremy Burnett and Ashley Burnett from Millbridge Speedway.
Ooh.
Very popular destination there. Region 3, the Central Midwest region, Matt Curl at Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Region number 5, we skipped 4. Region number 5 was the Midwest region. Danny Lorton of Lucas Oil Speedway, winner there. Region 6, Southwest and Western region, Kevin Rudine from Skagit Speedway. And Region 7, Australia and New Zealand.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess that's new in 2025. Michael Perry from Premier Speedway in Australia.
Very good.
Recipient there. And the Jim Ford Classic, held annually at Fremont Speedway and promoted by Rich and Shelley Farmer, was named the RPM Outstanding Event of the Year.
And every one of those awards is well received, Scott. They every one of those promoters deserves it. They work hard.
Kyle Busch claimed the pole Wednesday night at Daytona International Speedway for the first time for this Sunday's 500. It's the first time he's been on the pole for that.
Wow.
I didn't realize that. Chase Briscoe will join Busch on the front row. Also, Daytona International Speedway officials announced that the 68th running of the Daytona 500 is officially sold out.
Really? That's a good thing.
Well, it is a good thing. But there's a lot of other tracks you see a lot of empty seats at, so... And I've noticed another thing, too. A lot of other tracks, and I don't know about Daytona, but didn't Daytona have seats on the backstretch at one point in time?
Yes.
I thought so. A lot of tracks are taking out seats, so it's because they can't sell them. And
Shrinkflation.
yes, there you go. And finally, the IHRA Stock Car Series. Remember we talked about that a few, I don't know, it was a month ago or something?
Ago.
Yeah. They have an 8-race schedule starting May 21st at Pulaski County Motorsports Park in Fair Lawn, Virginia. And then it wraps up at Rockingham Speedway.
Really?
Yeah, on October 17th.
Ooh.
So that could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And that is your racing news. That's all I got. New segment.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll see if this sticks. See how long this lasts. New segment, the Hammer File Vault, this week in motorsports history.
Ooh.
This week, actually, today, in 1972, Richard Petty won the North Carolina 500 at Rockingham Speedway.
What year?
1972.
Ooh.
In February 17th, 2013, Danica Patrick was the first woman to win a Premier Series pole in NASCAR, winning the Daytona 500 pole.
And she's gone on to Duke TV commercials.
Yes, yes. She still does, like, isn't she part of the Indy 500 broadcast?
Yeah.
I thought so. Also this week, on the 18th, February 18th, 1979, NASCAR's first flag-to-flag Daytona 500 was on national TV. I believe it was on CBS, wasn't it? The combination of Petty's win, Cale Yarborough, and Donnie Allison's crash drew massive audience attention.
And here we are, 40 years later?
Yeah. And finally, the February 18th of 2001, Dale Earnhardt's tragic last lap crash at the Daytona 500 came on that date. So
that was this week?
This week, going for you. That was on the 18th of February. So it'll be Wednesday will be the anniversary of that. 25 years. And I think that I saw they have a special on FS1 tonight after the duels. It looked kind of cool. I remember seeing commercials for it. I forget what it's called, but it's something about Earnhardt and after, how it's affected things. So, and that is your new segment there, This Week in Motorsports History.
I kind of like it.
It's more work for me. I don't like it, but I figured I'd throw that out there. Do you need
something else for producer Dave?
Well, I did. He didn't even know I was doing that. So, Do you need car parts repairs or a full-on build, whether it's a race car, a classic cruiser, or just a broken bolt that won't budge? Remiller Race Cars in Lambertville, Michigan has the tools, talent, and experience to get you back on track. With over 5,000 years of experience, give or take a few. Ron's crew can handle it all: bodywork, transmission and chassis repair, custom build, safety gear, performance parts. He's got it all. If you're looking for a Valentine's gift for the racer or car enthusiast in your life, because that's, what, Saturday?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, give him a call. He get you a gift certificate there, a Ron Miller Race Car gift certificate.
Nothing says I love you better than parts for a race car.
Give Ron, and the racer in your life will appreciate you. Give Ron a call, 734-856-7223. His car, or he left his phone in the car, so don't call right now. Give him a little bit. And see why racers and car lovers alike trust Ron Miller Race Cars. Driven by experience, built for performance. Hammer Down Hotline. That's what we're up to.
Oh, yeah.
I almost skipped that and went with our Hammer Down Hotline. We did have a text. But first, if you would like to call or text the Hammer Down Hotline, we have a new graphic for it, too.
Really?
Yeah, the red phone's gone.
Ooh.
We got a black phone now.
Oh.
419-318-3081.
And it's a rotary phone.
Well, the older one was, too.
Yeah, but
It just has the new logo on it there. So if you want to call or text anytime, day or night, feel free to do so. Here's a text we got this week. On the opposite side of the discussion, and again, I think this has to do with when we were talking about tires and rules.
Sure.
Why does there need to be a named tire manufacturer in track rules? Just state the maximum with the cross-section. If it was considered an open tire rule by specs, would costs decrease? I talked a little bit about Craig about that.
Right.
And I don't fully understand all the ins and outs of all that, but you may have some insight. So I'm going to let you field that question because I have no idea. And it's probably not an easy answer, I guess.
it really isn't. And there's two sides to the cost aspect of it. And just to keep it brief, NASCAR tried the two-tire rule several years ago, and it wound up costing the racers more money because on every given track or any given day, brand X might be faster than Y, and then the next week Y may be faster than X.
So you got to have all of them.
So you've got to have all of them, and that's a real problem.
And that's kind of what I was told was that if you have an open tire rule, then you got to have, if you want to be competitive, you're going to have the most expensive tire.
Right.
Which wouldn't help keep costs down. And like you said, maybe the most expensive tire doesn't work best at every track.
But the other side of it is free market competition might step up and help the cost,
It's the dirt trucks, do they have open tire rule?
Any 8-inch tire.
So, yes.
So, yeah.
Do you see a dominant tire brand on the winners out there?
On the dirt trucks at Fremont, it's a toss.
Okay.
One is a little less expensive than the other, but they're both very competitive.
Well, there you go. Hopefully that answers your question again.
Or doesn't.
Or doesn't. It's one of those hard to answer things. But again, there you go. 419-318-3081. If you want to call or text the Hammer Down Hotline anytime, day or night, and we'll bring it up on the next show. Just a reminder, hashtag DCR to win a Hammer Down Racing Report window sticker. We'll do that drawing here momentarily at the conclusion of the show. And I guess it's time to do How Many and give away some pizza and figure out who our winners were from last week.
Push the button.
Oh, yeah.
How many?
I was looking all over for it. I didn't realize I had the mouse right over top
You
of it.
did.
That's why I couldn't find it.
Push the button, Scott.
Yep. So last week's How Many was how many laps will the winner of Saturday's World of Outlaw NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car feature lead, plus the total number of points scored in Sunday's big game. So the number of laps led, of course, we mentioned Anthony Macri getting the win there. He led 19 laps, 19 of 25 laps, I guess, was going to be the distance of that. So 19 laps plus the total of the big game. It was 29-13 in a pretty snoozer of a game there.
One-sided.
Yeah. So that all totals, 29 plus 13 is 42, plus 19, yeah, it's a lot of math here. 61 was the magic number. You said 46. I went with 47. I took the easy over there, so yeah. And Dean Henry was closest, 64. He was pretty close.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Dean. You won yourself a free pizza courtesy of the pizza place formerly known as Big D's Pizza. There at 808 North Main Street in Clyde. 419-547-1444 is the number. Keep this segment. Oh, yeah. Ohio Sports Blitz, I think, is talking about the This Week in Motorsports History. So, all right, we'll do that. Sponsors talk, we listen. I think I forgot something.
What are you doing?
No, I was just looking at the news because I thought I forgot.
Hashtag DCR. We might as well do that.
Well, we are going to do that, but first we got to do this week's How Many.
Oh.
And a chance to win another pizza from the pizza place formerly known as Big D's Pizza. A free, large, 2-topping pizza, Speedy sponsor sticker, and a Ottawa Lake Bull Rink go-kart sponsor or sticker. This week's How Many, no math involved. That was too much. That was complicated. This was pretty simple. How many cars will finish on the lead lap of the Daytona 500? So what do we got? 39, 40 cars starting?
Yeah.
How many are going to finish on the lead lap?
I guess that depends on whether there's a big one or not.
Yeah. So for a chance to win a free large 2-topping pizza from the pizza place Curtis, formerly known as Big D's Pizza, put your guess in the comments of the Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or on Spotify if you're listening to us on the podcast.
Right.
Wherever you put your guess, that's where we'll count it from. And we'll give you until, time's the race start? It starts at 2:30, so we'll give you till 2:30.
Sure.
2:30 to get your guess on
Sunday.
Yeah. So you have until 2:30 on Sunday, so plenty of time if you're listening to us Friday, Saturday, or Sunday morning to get your guess in. You only guess once. If you guess more than once, or if you change your guess, you will be black flagged. Haven't gone over the rules for that in I don't think it's
right.
We've done that in several years, so there's the rules. And also the rules are subject to change, and I have full control over the rules.
And I have some input.
Yes. So I got to put my guess in.
Yes, you do.
It looks like everybody's right around half of the field.
Yeah.
27. James Davids, he's a little optimistic there. I'm thinking because they changed the rules for the allowing cars back onto the track.
Right.
Last
year.
You
can fix them
so
now.
they can fix them now and bring them back out. But that doesn't mean they're going to stay on the lead lap. So.
Oh, this is lead lap cars?
Lead lap. Now, how many cars finish? How many cars finish on the lead lap?
I forgot that part.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with 28. 28 is my guess. That means it's your turn. Well, Dean Henry's eliminated. He guessed twice.
His fingers stuttered. Boy, there's going to be a big one. I know there is. So I'm going one under you.
27?
Yeah.
All right. Again,
James David, he's good. So
he is.
He
is
agreed.
Good. Rick Phillips is very pessimistic there with a guess of 15. So again, you have until 2:30 to get your guess in and get in the drawing or in the running for that free large 2-topping pizza. Whoever's closest, we'll get that. If we have a tie, we will spin the
Big D's
nope,
pizza
the
wheel.
Formerly Big D's pizza wheel.
Okay.
It's getting too
The
complicated.
pizza wheel formerly known as the Big D's pizza wheel.
It's too complicated. We need a name. Brian's going with 21. That's half of 42. I'm thinking he had something to do with 42 because that's his MO there.
Yeah.
Let's check out our weekend race menu. Everything moved. That's why I'm having problems with the buttons because we changed some things.
This weekend's racing menu.
So here we go. Starting off in Australia, we got 3 tracks in action this weekend. On Friday, it's the Total Tools Rockingham Boys Shootout, featuring sprint cars, LS1 sprint cars, and Formula 500s at Perth Motoplex. And then Saturday at Perth, it's sprint cars, late models, and Formula 500. So a 2-day weekend show at Perth. Tire Power Manjimup Speedway on Saturday. It's the Maria Beaver Memorial, featuring the Western Australia Modified Super Series, Super Mods, and Street Stocks. Bunbury Speedway on Saturday, Junior Sedan Gold Cup, featuring Junior Sedan, Super Mods, and Production Sedans. A little closer to home, the World of Outlaw Late Model Series getting things going tonight with the Federated Auto Parts Dirt Car Nationals at Volusia Speedway Park. That continues through Saturday. We got NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series action tomorrow night, Friday night for the Fresh from Florida 250 at Daytona. That will start at 7:30 on FS1. The ARCA Menard Series General Tire 200 at Daytona International Speedway. That is Saturday, and that will be at noon on Fox.
Ooh.
And then later Saturday night, the O'Reilly Series, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, United Reynolds 300 at Daytona. That starts at 5 p.m., and that will be on the CW. And then Sunday, the American 250... Wait, no. That's... I forgot. The American 250 Florida Duels is tonight. That's going on right now. I'm guessing the duel... Oh, you know what? Should we check in with Dale, who's live at Daytona?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do that. Before we get to that, the Daytona 500 scheduled for Sunday, 2:30 on Fox. So,
Or we could put this baby to bed and go watch the races.
we could, but I'm kind of curious. We'll see if he actually answers. I doubt he'll be able to hear us, but I want a live report to see who won there. Dale Cole. Okay. We'll see if he picks up. He was asking me, so what do you want to know if you call? I'm like, I don't know. I just want to call you if you're at they don't. So we shall see here. Oh, I forgot. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series action starting next weekend. The Winter Nationals at Alltech Raceway, Lake City, Florida. That's next Thursday through Saturday, February 19th through the 21st. So that is your weekend race menu.
I'm thinking there's so much noise he can't hear his phone.
Probably not.
You've reached the phone number of Dale.
All right. We tried.
So much for tonight's live report.
I guess not. You flip back over to the comments here. Who? Hopefully, in a couple weeks, the pizza place will have a new name, so that'll be helpful. Pizza place formerly. I feel like we should just give it a symbol name, like Prince, because he was the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah.
And then he became, because he was the symbol thing. Let's make it a symbol.
Yeah.
It's a pizza.
Ooh. Ohio Sports
7. That's even more pessimistic.
That's too big. That's too big.
That's 2 or 3 big ones, yeah. Thanks to producer Dave Kemmer, who keeps the show going. Contributors John Young, Bob Stazak, also helping out. Make sure to like us on Facebook. Follow us on X at Hammer Reports. Follow us on YouTube. Listen to us on your favorite podcasting platform, including Apple. Oh, wait. We're not done. We got to draw for the DCR thing.
Oh, we do. Yeah.
I forgot about that. So, yeah. Just call it the pizza place. I like it. So if you did hashtag DCR, we're going to do that drawing here in like a minute. So you're all set if you did. If not, hashtag DCR, put that in the comments now. Where was I? Oh, yeah, listen to us on your favorite podcasting platform, including Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. Spotify, if you put the comments in, you can watch a video on Spotify now, too.
Oh, yeah.
But you can put your how many guests right there in the comments on Spotify, too.
Oh, I've got the name.
Those. What?
The East of Fremont Pizza.
I like it. It's kind of like east of Chicago, but Clyde is east of Fremont.
East of Fremont, yeah.
South of Lake Erie Pizza?
God, I like east of Fremont.
North Florida Pizza? I don't know. All right, let's... you know what? Okay, good. We do have a few entries in there. We'll give away that
We're
Hammer Down
going
Race
downhill
Report.
in a hurry, yeah.
We'll do that drawing here for the Hammer Down Race Report window sticker, courtesy of DCR Graphics. Here we go. Who's the winner going to be? If it's a Shane hour, I'm going to... it's Dean Henry. He's having a good night tonight. Congratulations, Mr. Dean Henry. You have a Hammer Down Racing Report window sticker courtesy of DCR Graphics. You have 30 days to pick that up. Same with the pizza, too. But I forgot to mention that. It's 30 days to claim your pizza, Dean.
Right.
Which Dean knows because
he knows how to make them.
He knows the rules there. So there you go. Congratulations, Dean. You're having a heck of a night. All right, where were we? We were wrapping things up. Thanks to our sponsors, Oakshade Raceway, Ron Miller Race Cars, Magic Moment Entertainment, Dittman Motorsports, Dominator Race Products, and DCR Graphics. Thanks to our guests this week, Mark and Charlee from the Northwest Ohio Quarter Midget Racing Association. Again, information on them you can find at NWOQMRA.com. Oh, we forgot you had Butler news. This is just falling apart here. We keep trying to end.
Well, that's almost breaking news, but
Here, I'll see if they got it posted here. Well, you talk about it.
Yeah, I heard today from a racer from up that way that they have amended their wheelbase rule, which probably makes a whole lot more cars legal.
You're talking about Butler.
Yeah. I don't know if I've heard that they very seldom check that wheelbase, but
this is still showing on their website 107 inch.
107.
So it has not been verified.
That's right.
But there is a rumor, because that's what we're all about, starting rumors now.
You got it.
All right. Oh, I got a... Dual One's probably going to overtime.
Oh.
That's a text from Dale. They just had a decent size wreck. So we'll get the heck out of here. We were about done here, weren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to our guests, Mark and Charlee. Yeah. We will see you next Thursday at 7 o'clock. That's a wrap on show number 414 of the Hammer Down Racing Report.
You have been listening to the Hammer Down Racing Report, available on demand on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting platform.